Guys, what is up? Now, I believe I am focused in, and I am very focused for today, guys. Today's a special episode because it has recently just been my birthday, which means my birthday week. Now, just quickly, this birthday has been made extra special because my childhood team, who I love and I support so much, I've got a season ticket there, Leeds United, have been promoted back to the Premier League after a 16-year exile. But guys, that is not why we're here today. As a birthday present for today, not today, for my birthday, me and Lucy went to ALTON Towers. Now guys, I don't know if you've ever been to ALTON Towers, but I highly recommend it. It is so good. So make sure you all get yourselves off there. But this episode is basically just me doing a vlog of me and Lucy going on all these rides and walking through the gardens and stuff like that at ALTON Towers. And guys, I am perfectly certain that I am the one and only person, and Lucy actually, to have opened booster packs, Pokemon booster packs on roller coasters. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not like legal, but then again, it's illegal to do dive bombs in a swimming pool, and I still do that because I'm very cool like that. No, I'm not really, but guys, anyway, let us get into all the videos I have taken on my trip to ALTON Towers. I hope you enjoy this, guys, because I enjoy doing it. So guys, queues, as always. There's never not a queue when you go anywhere, especially not somewhere like ALTON Towers. But guys, I thought this was weird, right? So Wednesday the 15th of July, so everybody should be at work. It's the middle of the week and this place is absolutely packed. We've all had the same thought, the same brain, I've no idea what it's called, guys. We've all had the same thoughts that to go there on the same day, which I just think is really strange that we've all had that thought, but it's probably not when you look at the amount of people there. It's probably actually really common. But anyway, guys, yes, I love waiting in queues. Not. Guys, still stood in the queue. Guys, the queue was so long, but I like being places early and on time, so we got there just before, well before opening, so we were in a reasonable position in the queue, so we didn't get about, so we could get in there straight away and get on the rides. Now, I haven't been ALTON Towers in probably a good few years, and guys, believe you and me, it is a lot of fun. Please, if you haven't yet been, go. And if you're not from England, then guys, so I think it's in like Stoke. Stoke's not a very interesting place, not as interesting as good old Yorkshire, but that is where sort of ALTON Towers is located. So if you ever visit England, guys, and you're a big adrenaline junkie, then make sure you hit up that place because it is sick. Now guys, I think we're about to get in to ALTON Towers. Not right weather for that, really, is it? No, I was wrong. Guys, these people are insane. It is raining outside. I was getting wet through, and these people have shorts on. But I guess it is the middle of July, it should be warm. It's usually red hot on my birthday, but just this one year, it decided not to be. Sad, I know, but guys, the rain was that rain that gets you really, really, really wet. Like, do you know what I mean? When it's like that light rain that like pours out, just like sticks to you, and you're like, and then all before you know it, like sticks in your hair, and you go like that, and your hair's wet through, and guys, it weren't nice. But it didn't rain all day. But Lucy's a lot worse with rain than me. She tries to avoid it like by running away, but you just run into more rain, if you get me. But she's not as smart as me. I think she would disagree. temperature taken. Turns out it's freezing and raining, and that music is loud. Guys, we finally got past the security people on the front. Obviously, all the COVID-19 safety precautions are in place. They informed us that we must wear face masks on the rides and in the queues for the rides, although not on the outside queues, you know, like before you enter a ride, you go through like a little labyrinth of like, it sets the scene of the ride. It does on some rides, not on them all. But if you're inside one of them places, you must wear a mask. And if you're outside, then you feel free not to wear one. If you want to wear one to feel extra safe, then be my guest. But guys, fortunately for me, I brought my LUFC mask, repping the Leeds United massive in front of everyone, so everybody knew that I was a Leeds fan. I should have really had one of them big badges that says birthday boy, but I'm a macho man. Macho men don't really wear them. I would have felt a bit stupid, but hey ho guys. Anyway, the first ride we're about to go on is insane, so I will just let you take a quick look. You might already know about it, but if not, I'm going to explain the ride next. Fuck, this looks big. I think somebody lost their leg on this one. Guys, this is the Smiler. Now this ride is absolutely mental, guys. It goes loop-de-loop up, even goes up vertical and drops down and loops around and goes everywhere. It is sweet, but this ride has had, or has got, should I say, a rather interesting past. And when the ride first opened, when there were a lot of hoo-ha about it, and I suppose the ride wasn't really stress tested properly. Now, a group of people from Barnsley, which is not too far away from my area, and I actually went to college in Barnsley. I didn't know these people personally, but I knew about obviously the whole story. This ride broke down once mid-ride, and these people, I believe, the ride didn't stop, and there's two that go around at the same time like that. And this ride stopped and this one didn't, and this one crashed into the back of that, and two people had to have their legs amputated, unfortunately, which is not good. They were heavily compensated by the Merlin Group, but I don't think no amount of money could replace a leg, guys. And so yeah, obviously not a very ideal story or a situation, but since then obviously the ride has improved. It's not been as violent, or it's not obviously amputating people's legs, which is not what we want. So guys, this is the first ride of the day that we're going on, and we will be opening a booster pack on this ride, so stick around guys. Make sure you check this video coming up now to see what we got. Guys, could she have done it any slower? I don't think so, but guys, I must sympathise with her. At that point when she was doing that's halfway around the ride, when it's picking you up vertical, I thought, go on, we'll go for it. And obviously I think time got the better of her. Now, we were doing practice runs in the car with booster packs. I would have been so angry if we'd have got a sick pull, because I was not video recording, I was actually driving and she was doing it next to me. So yeah guys, we obviously didn't get to find out what she got, but after we got off the ride we had a quick look at what we did actually get there, and believe you and me, it is crazy. So guys, check out the next video coming up now. Recap on what Lucy missed on the roller coaster.
Still got that in there. Ferrisweed, Crabby, Galarian Zigzagoon, Gossy Flare, Joltic Reverse, Snorlax VMAX. Nice. Nice. Roller coasters might be good luck.
Guys, no way. She has more luck than me. Way more than me. Guys, I've been waiting for this card for absolutely ages. And she managed to pull it. And she could have even dropped it on the ride. Imagine how upsetting that would have been to see the Snorlax VMAX go floating away in the air. I would not have been happy. But then again, I didn't pull it, so it's technically Lucy's card. But look at that, guys. Snorlax has got it. How the hell has he managed to get a park on his belly? I know he's the big version, the VMAX version of Snorlax, but he's got a tree growing on him. How has he not noticed that growing? Like an ingrowing hair that burst out a tree. That's mental. Guys, the centering is awful, but I'm not bothered what anybody says. All centering off in some way, shape or form. But guys, what a pull and what a great start to the pack opening day at Alton Towers. Now that is, Lucy's the first female to open a Pokemon booster pack on a roller coaster. So congratulations, Lucy. We should notify Guinness World Records because we will be in the next book, hopefully.
Oh my god.
Lol.
Guys, like I said previously, if you have not been to Alton Towers, then please make sure you go, because not just has it got insane rides and probably the best rides in the country, I believe. I've been to many theme parks. Obviously Blackpool has got good rides and Flamingo Land, but all in all I think Alton Towers is the best, and it has got the best scenery, so you can go through a leisurely walk. If rides are not your thing, then you can go for a walk through the park, but you must walk actually a long way to get from each area of the park. And me and Lucy are on our way to the Nemesis ride, and that is at the opposite end of the park, and what a journey we went on. Now I did try to push Lucy into the lake, I did, and I will get her in water one of these days. She is too quick for me and too used to my ways of messing around and all the tomfoolery that goes on being my girlfriend. I'm going to say being my boyfriend then, but Lucy is not a boy, she is a girl, believe it or not.
Okay.
Gangsters.
Guys, them ducks were absolutely awesome. Ducks are my favourite animal apart from cats. I've got a cat myself, his name is Norman, but I would like a duck, but I think Norman would try and kill him because he's very naughty and very chunky. But guys, we have made it to the Nemesis. This ride is absolutely insane. There's bare loop-de-loops in it, guys. It literally just goes and we are going to attempt to open a Pokemon booster pack on that ride. Guys, this is going to be crazy. Guys, not the look we wanted, but then again, that was scary. That ride is mental, man, mental. And guys, I'm sorry I could not show you the online code, and I'm sorry I dropped it. It is in the bottom with people's face masks and phones when they fall out of the pocket, so somebody some member of staff at Alton Towers will pick that up and be able to use that. I'm sure they will be very, very, very happy. Now, fun story about that ride, guys. I went with a couple of friends a few years back, and we were on that ride, me and my friend Louis, and you know, you put that thing on and then you put the seatbelt on that attaches to it. Sorry, you couldn't see that, then I went like that, put the seatbelt on, and we were going up the ride and it hitching you up as if you're about to go down, and I was like messing around like with my thing, and I accidentally pulled the seatbelt off, and we both, the panic in his face was just so funny, and I managed to get it back in before we went down the ride, but that was insane. I would have just slipped straight out the bottom. As soon as you go up a loop like that, I would have gone boom, landed on my feet. I would have been alright, guys, but it didn't happen. I managed to get it back in and enjoy the ride, but his face was funny, and that will stay with me. That is hilarious. We like to remind each other of that quite often, especially when I've just been to Alton Towers. So, but guys, after this ride and the long walk to get to it, I was feeling particularly lazy when I walked past the cable cars, and I thought, I've never actually been on the cable cars in all my years of going to Alton Towers. I've never been on the cable cars, so I thought, let's go on them. Guys, the queue wasn't that long, but oh my god, did it take ages to get on that ride. It's not even a ride, is it? It's like a train in the sky, or a car in the sky on a cable. I suppose that's why it's called a cable car. But because of the COVID-19 situation, we had a cable car to ourselves, so we thought, what a perfect opportunity to get stuck into a Pokemon TCG booster pack. I believe it was a Guardians Rising. So did we get anything good? And guys, might I add another Guinness World Record. I'm the first person to open a booster pack above the clouds at Alton Towers. So notify Guinness, I am a record holder. Sun and Moon Guardians Rising pack on a cable car above Alton Towers. This is going to bring the luck.
Situated in one of the wildest and most desolate northern hills. On the gorgeous green, you can now see all stem from beautiful
Fletchinder, Sliggoo, Beware, Machop Flexing, Alolan Geodude, whether it's female or male, still a dude, Mudbray, Alolan Sandshrew, Cottony, the worst Pokemon, Probopus, Reverse, Salazzle is a not so rare.
Guys, I might be a record holder, but I have terrible luck. Lucy's way more lucky than me. Way more lucky than me. We might even have to get to open booster boxes at this rate, guys, because she will get something insane. I know it. And I will get absolutely nothing. Now, guys, we thought we'll have a bit of time off the rides. We've been queuing up for a long time for rides and stuff like that already at this early point during the day. So I thought, why not go to the arcades, guys? I absolutely love arcades. And outside there's that basketball thing where you throw it. The ring is so much smaller than normal, and you've got to throw the basketball, and it mostly doesn't go in. You've got to get it absolutely perfect to get it in. Now, guys, I would say I'm actually quite good at basketball. I'm not very tall, but I can shoot. I've got a basketball court in my back garden that I will show you on a future video when the weather picks up in England. It's absolutely terrible at the minute. It is raining the middle of summer, and we have got rain, rain, rain. But guys, I love shooting basketballs. I love shooting hoops, as they would say. So guys, check me out in this next video. Did I do good or did I not? Leave a comment below if you think I would make it in the NBA. I think I would. See what you guys think.
Okay, go on then. Oh.
Guys, my luck today is terrible. Needless to say, I did not win a booster box in doing that, but it's very lucky that I did not, because I did not specify which booster box. Lucy would have been obligated to buy me a Neo Destiny booster box, and she would not have been happy about it, but she made the bet. She must honour a bet, and so should you guys. But guys, after that, we went into the arcade and I whooped Lucy at everything. Now she seems to think that she's the air hockey champion, but in the 4.5 years we have been together, we've played each other at air hockey around 50 times and I have won at least 40. Now she would strongly disagree, but I would disagree back, because this particular game I won 7-2, and again she would lie and say it was 7-6 or she scored an own goal to win it, but she would be lying. Guys, I am absolutely awesome. Now sorry, I do not have the footage of me beating Lucy on this, so you'll just have to take my word for it and don't ask her, because she will lie. I promise you guys, I promise you. I promise you that.
We have got to try and win one of these. Pikachu, Squirtle, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Charmander. Right, we're going for it.
Guys, no way. We have got to win a Pikachu plushie. Even though it's not a plushie because it's about this big, it's massive, it's huge. But guys, there was 2 guys doing this before me and Lucy got there. And it's like a £5 for 3 goes or £2 for 1 go, something like that. And this one guy in particular, he must have spent about £40 doing it. And to be fair to the guy, he did get it in the end, and it were pretty cool, to be fair. I think he got the Squirt. He got it twice actually. I think he got the Squirtle and he got the Pikachu, I believe. And it did look hard, so I set Lucy to the challenge. If she can do it, then we get the Pikachu big teddy bear, and I would have been going home happy. What a birthday present that would have been. Do you think Lucy did it or not? Me knowing what I know of her, I can guess now, but guys, you will have to stick around and watch the next video to find out how she did. What do you think she did? Did it or didn't?
Fail.
Lucy, what an absolute fail. No, I'm only joking. You did well. You did well. We didn't win it, but then again, guys, I would have had to carry the thing around with me, but I would have liked it. But we didn't get it. But guys, I was not done with basketball. I was so frustrated that I was throwing it in and it was bouncing out again so close. I thought, I've got to have another go. So £5 later, we had another go, guys. Check it out. Do you think I made it, or do you think I didn't make it? I'll leave that up to you guys.
Oh.
Guys, come on. It went in. It went in the basket and bounced out. Lucy said it didn't, and I'm not bothered what she says. It went in. It went in. So I'm counting it as a win. Nobody else will do, but I am counting it as a victory. So I'm very happy about that. And guys, we are on our way to the last ride of the day, and this is such a cool ride. I'm going to show you a video now of what the ride is before we go onto it. This is cool.
Did you get me in it? No.
That is right, guys. The river rapids. I always have to make sure I go on this. Lucy likes it even more than me, and because it's the last ride of the day, I do not mind getting wet because I'm just going to dry out my car as I drive home. But guys, a funny story, when we went to Universal Studios in Florida, we went on the river rapids, and we was going down, and there was a woman sat at the right side of me and Lucy sat at the left, and as the rapid hit the wave, a wave popped up and it landed straight on this woman's head and absolutely soaked her to the bone. She was absolutely drenched, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding you, soaked. But the funniest thing about it is I'm laughing hysterically in this woman's face, and like I couldn't control myself from doing it. And I bet you were thinking, what a BP is, blah blah blah. But anyway, the ride hit the next wave, and karma hit me square in the face, because this even bigger wave just come over and landed straight on my head, and I was wet through to the bone. Needless to say, the women were absolutely laughing her socks off at me, and rightfully so, because I was wet through. But 35-degree heat, not going to take me long to drive unless it does what it did to me and started raining. And in Florida, we all know what the rain's like there. It's like the sea falling out of the sky in one on your head. It's not good. It's not good. But guys, let us find out what happened on the river rapids right now.
Kids, you just got to break into them. Let me put this in here. Online code. Green to the front. Oh, we're going all over the place. Bulldog, timer ball, crab roller, sandile, Lolian meow, Pippy peck, eBay, Dublin, Taurus GX. Look at, whoa! Guys, we're gonna get wet.
Well, guys, we did it. We did it. Looks like I've just come off at River Ride. My hair's all wet. It's a bit sweaty here, like. But guys, the final pack of the day, and we got a pull. What a fine way to finish out the day. And that rhymes, guys. Cool. Check this out. Boom. Taurus GX. Nice. Look at the colours on that. He's got a diamond in his hair. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again right there. Guys, I'm rhyming again. That is cool. But guys, the centering is a tad off as usual. But nevertheless, guys, it is a pull. And with that, we will finish there. Thank you guys for spending my birthday with me at Alton Towers. And like I said before, do not forget, next year I expect a card in the post. And as always, guys, if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. It can be anything, positive or negative. I do not mind. And remember, hit the thumbs up button. Peace out, guys.